Hey, hello, welcome back to Cottage Cake. Last week we made this Kuromi mask for 10cm dolls. So today we're crocheting this matching My Melody mask. I used a 6.5mm hook and number 5 chunky yarn. In case you don't have that, number 3 yarn doubled up works as well. Start with a slip knot and chain 18. Slip stitch back into chain 1. Row 1, chain 2. Then make 6 double crochets. Chain 10. Count 5 stitches to skip. And double crochet into the 6th stitch. Double crochet 5 more times. And slip stitch back into chain 2. Row 2, chain 2. Double crochet 4 times. Make a 2, double crochet increase into the next stitch. Then double crochet into the next stitch. The chain 10 below will mark the front of the mask. Skip 2 stitches and starting from the 3rd chain, slip stitch 6 times. Skip the last 2 chain stitches and double crochet into the DC stitch below. Make a 2, double crochet increase into the next stitch. And double crochet 3 times. Make another 2, double crochet increase into the last stitch. and slip stitch back into chain 2. Row 3, start with chain 2. Then make a 3 double crochet decrease. Yarn over and pull yarn from the first stitch. Then pull through just 2 loops on your hook. Yarn over and pull yarn from the second stitch. Then pull through just 2 loops on your hook. Yarn over, pull yarn from the third stitch, pull through just 2. Finally, pull yarn through all 4 loops to decrease. Repeat this 3 double crochet decrease 6 more times. Finally, slip stitch into the stitch after chain 2. Chain 1 and cut here. And that finishes the base of the mask. It should be stretchy enough to fit your doll's head. Now, the ears. Row 1, start with a magic loop. Then make 6 single crochets into the loop. Close the loop and slip stitch back into the first single crochet. Row 2, chain 1, then make a 2 double crochet increase into the next stitch. Single crochet twice. Then make another 2 single crochet increase. Single crochet 2 more times. And slip stitch back into chain 1. Row 3, chain 1, then make 8 single crochet stitches. Slip stitch back into chain 1. Repeat this pattern for row 4 and 5. Chain 1 and make 8 single crochet stitches. Slip stitch back into chain 1 to finish row 4. Row 5. Chain 1, then make 8 single crochet stitches. Slip stitch back into chain 1. Cut your yarn here, but leave about 6 to 8 inches for sewing later. To make the other ear, repeat rows 1 to 5. Flatten and position them on the middle of the mask base for that classic My Melody look. Now that we're done with the base, let's crochet the last detail. You can add a bow or a daisy, which we're crocheting next. To make a puffy daisy, start with a magic loop. Then make 1 single crochet. Stack a single crochet by pulling a loop from this stitch. Then pull yarn through both loops on your hook. Now make a 2 double crochet decrease. Yarn over and pull yarn from the magic loop. Then pull through just 2 loops on your hook. Again yarn over and pull yarn from the magic loop. Then pull through just 2 loops. Lastly, pull yarn through all 3 loops on your hook to decrease. Repeat this too. Double crochet decrease twice more. Now we've made 4 main stitches for each petal. Take note of the numbering for each stitch. Finally, close your magic loop. Instead of closing with a slip stitch, this is where we switch colors. Place your hook through stitch 1. Make a slip knot with the new yarn color and pull that slip knot through. Now, we're going to start making the first petal. Chain 3. Make a cluster of 5 double crochets into stitch 1 to make a petal. Yarn over and pull yarn from stitch 1. Then pull yarn through just 2 loops on your hook. Repeat this 4 more times, only on stitch 1. You should have 6 loops total on your hook. Pull yarn through all 6 loops. Tug on that yarn to puff up the cluster and chain 3. Slip stitch back into stitch 1. This finishes the first puffy petal. Now chain 3. And start another cluster of 6 double crochets into stitch 2. Chain 3 and slip stitch back into stitch 2 to complete petal 2. Again, for the third petal, chain 3. And make a cluster of 5 double crochets into stitch 3. Chain 3 and slip stitch back into stitch 3. Fourth and last petal, chain 3. And make a cluster of 5 double crochets into stitch 4. Chain 3 and slip stitch back into stitch 4. Chain 1 to finish, and cut, leaving about 6 inches of yarn for sewing later. Stuff any loose yarn into the puff in the middle. Place your daisy on the upper left corner and weave it in. And now we've completed our My Melody mask. Check out the tutorial for the matching Kuromi mask, and maybe this easy crochet overalls too. Which Sanrio mask should I make next? Let me know in the comments below. Thanks again for watching. Don't forget to like this video if you learned something new. And maybe subscribe to see even more. See you on the next one.